I'll make an opening statement. It was a little rough out there for us. I'm not sure why we were played so uninspired, but it was frustrating for us and for me to play with the lack of execution, lack of emotion, lack of desire to be sharp at this time of the year. Heading into the last 3 matches, I would hope that we would be a little more dialed in, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. Extremely disappointing.
Although you did get a little slow, how do you think you guys worked to overcome that and build energy by the final set?
I thought in game 2 the energy got better. It was still a struggle. There wasn't a lot of talking. And, sports in general is an emotional game, and if you don't play without the emotion required, then why play it? And, for me, as the match wore on, we got better at that. And so I was happy that we were able to make some changes, and I think as a result of our emotional level going up a little bit more, we were able to execute at a higher level.
What did you see from your players off the bench, like Jade and McKenna, that really helped the team?
Yeah, I thought Jade came in and gave us some really good minutes. She's really a good blocker. Really, I felt like we were struggling a little bit there. But McKenna Payton, I thought, really did a nice job passing and things. So, every one of those, the players that come off the bench are really an integral part of our ability to play with continuity. So if one of those players tends not to show up for whatever reason, then it really hurts us. It's hard for us to overcome, especially if we're playing a match with that lack of emotion.
Looking forward to number 12, Stanford, how are you guys going to get that energy back?
Well, the struggle for us has always been to play the teams on the lower end of the conference, and today was a great example of that. And we haven't learned from our past failures. And tonight could have easily been a match that we could have lost. I have no doubt that we'll be better emotionally against Stanford and be ready to play. We know we have to play well and have to be better from a competitive standpoint if we're going to compete with them. So I'm not concerned about whether or not, but it's still disconcerting for me that we're not against teams that are, in a sense, that we have already judged whether or not they're going to be good enough for us to compete with. And so we play like we just want to get out of the gym without earning the win. So that's a lack of maturity on our end, and I'll take full blame for that. I'm not preparing our team well enough in order for them to overcome that.
Did you notice anything out of character in practice this week?
No, practice has been very good. And I told them in the meeting, I'm like, this really kind of comes out of left field because our practice has been excellent, really good energy, good, intense, competitive, and then we kind of came out and played really flat.
What did you say after the first set to get you guys get the momentum back?
What did
you say?
What
to
did
your
I
team
say?
After the first set?
the thing that I don't like to be as a cheerleader, and in this particular match, I was cheerleading, trying to, it would have been it wouldn't have been unusual if I had a pom-poms in my hand and I'm just saying good play all the time. And, as a coach, there are times when you have to do that. You'd rather not, but today it was really more of a motivational speech after every timeout.
Anything else for Coach Rubio?
Thanks, you guys.